So the holidays are coming up, and Joanna and I have our own sort of special big plans for the holidays. What are you going to do for the holidays?
I'm just going home, but we should also save this for the next episode, which is our actual Christmas episode.
Yes, true.
And you're fired.
That's going to be our beginning. Hey, I'm Summon.
And I'm Joanne.
And I'm Ramon.
And this is a special fan art themed episode of EverNever TV. So the greatest thing about the School for Good and Evil is the fact that we have the most awesome fans on Earth. And I've said this many times, but I truly believe it just because I'm a fan of many things myself. And Joanna and I meet fans from other fan series, and we both, sort of experience a lot of other fandoms. And no one is quite like the EverNever army. No one is as smart and creative and cool and crazy and determined. And you guys have come up with some of the most beautiful and amazing things over the past few years.
So to show our appreciation for you guys, we want to make sure that you know that the t-shirt giveaway is still going on. If you subscribe to EverNever TV, or if you're already subscribed, you have until next week to enter, and then we'll pick a bunch of winners and send out t-shirts.
And you can get your friends to subscribe too, and if they win, then you can take the t-shirt from them as a commission.
That's an option, yeah.
But seriously, get your friends in on EverNever TV because we're weird and awesome, and it makes for fun watching it.
Yay, friends! It's
Yes.
weird things.
We also have a brand new contest for you guys that Joanne's going to tell you about, a special coven contest.
Yeah, so on the website we have an official entry where you will comment just once with a band of friends. You will have 3 to 5 people total, and you will comment with your coven name, your coven motto, which is 1 line, and a description of the room or the headquarters where you guys hang out.
And also your 4th year quest. So you're going to tell us what you would be doing on your 4th year quest as a coven, just like all the characters in Book 4 of the School for Good and Evil Quest for Glory, coming out next summer. So another amazing thing happened on the site this week in that we finally revealed a new game called the EverNever Illustration Reveal. Yay! And it comes from Michael Blank, our amazing artist for the EverNever Handbook, who's just an absolute genius and produced all this amazing art for that handbook. But he also made 4 never-before-seen paintings that we wanted to share with you in a special way. And so the first one was revealed this week on the School for Good and Evil website, and you have to play a game in order to see it. We hid 12 little swan icons all around the site. So you're gonna go hunting for each of these little swan icons that looks just like this. And each time you click on one, it's going to uncover a piece of Michael's final art. And so once you've clicked on all 12, you'll be able to see the full painting like he intended. And we also have 3 more. And we're going to show you those only on EverNever TV. And the first one, in fact, is right here. So Michael is, of course, a professional artist and absolutely amazing, but he also has you guys hot on his heels because the stuff that you guys are creating is insane.
It's incredible. Like, I am a grown adult and I can't do this. Like what you guys do.
And I obviously can't even draw a stick figure, let alone produce these kind of things. I mean, I see things in my head. So that's what makes the fan art amazing, is that I'm actually seeing this world come to life. And it's pretty incredible. So now we're gonna take a look at some special fan art that we've especially picked.
Yeah, we decided to draw from a number of sources this time. So it's like stuff from the reader gallery, stuff from Instagram, stuff from Tumblr. We just grabbed a bunch of things.
So here's number 1 from artist 987555. And this is so good that
incredible.
I thought it wasn't real.
Yeah.
I was convinced it was taken from some computer animation program until Joanne pointed out that there's pencils.
Yeah, we had a whole fight about it. I was like, you can see the art supplies in the picture.
This is a total spoiler, but it's very similar to the Book 4 cover. So stay tuned for the Book 4 cover. This artist definitely is already inside my head. So the next one's from Happy Chibi.
Yeah, I love this one just because, you don't often see fan art of the entire coven, and this is them, they're just chilling.
Well, I think what's so great about this is it's not just them staring at the camera looking mean, it's them doing stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly what they would
out.
be doing normally. Though Hester would probably be doing something more evil, like torturing a cat.
Well, maybe she's happy because she's just done something
Yes.
evil, so she's at
The
peace.
cat has been tortured and now she's
Yes. This one is from The Black Sun, and it's just incredible. There have been so many takes on this idea, but this one is so unique. It's almost like the Mira Vera said from Harry Potter.
You know, that moment in book 1 when Agatha looks in the mirror and realizes she's beautiful and nothing has changed about her. She's exactly the way she always was, and it was just sort of looking at herself in a different way. This sort of does that in its own version. This next one is by Yozo, and it's a special Ramon meme since Ramon is behind the camera and can't actually be with us, so we need to do something to torture him.
No!
And
This
so
is not part of the deal.
this is the greatest thing ever.
Yes.
Because Ramon is totally Prada and difficult.
What?
All right, this is from Unix, and it's amazing just because I think is dreamy and it represents like what Sophie and Agatha are. I don't know, it almost looks like they could be sleeping, they could also be free falling. It's just a very artistic take on their relationship.
Yeah, it finds that sort of thin line between stories and real life and where are they and which world are they in, which is sort of part of the theme of the book. So keep sending in your fan art. We're going to be doing these episodes periodically to sort of celebrate all the amazing things you guys do. And I'll keep picking out people on Instagram to encourage you guys to follow on my weekly blog on the School for Good and Evil website. And don't forget, subscribe to us on EverNever TV. Follow me on Instagram. I'm StomanC. And you can follow us on Tumblr.
It's schoolforgoodandevil-official.tumblr.com.
And then we're also on Facebook at School for Good and Evil. So we're all over the place. So just follow us wherever you're allowed to have social media access. But otherwise, you'll see us next week for a special Christmas-themed episode where I think we get to open a lot of presents.
Yes.
See you guys soon.
Bye.